Hello, children. How nice of you to come visit us. We have been expecting you.
About do y'all guys take what's the word I'm looking for? Suggestions. If somebody says, "I think you need to investigate my house or his house," something like that. How can they get a hold of you through the website on
through the
banner?
website? It's www.kyghosthunters.net, and there's a contact button on there, and it'll lead you to. Not sure whose email it pops up. I think it pops up a couple of our emails. That's the way to get on.
Even if they come on and decide they just have some questions they want answered, or they have an experience they want to tell somebody, we have a forum section they can get on, and they can log on and put it on there anonymously, and we'll answer their questions through the forum and help them the best we can.
Yeah, and you know, like that's the thing. If they come to us and we're 100%, we're confidential. If they don't want anything leaked out, we don't leak anything out.
Right.
I mean, if it's their house and we catch a full body apparition and they don't want it leaked out, there ain't nothing we can do about it.
Right.
We can't leak it out.
Right. Whenever we go in and conduct an investigation, every piece of evidence that we get is the sole property of the property owner. It's theirs.
Right.
If they say you don't tell a soul, then we don't tell a soul. After we do the investigation, all the evidence that we capture, we'll burn to a disc and we'll give it to them.
Yeah.
That's your, this is your home, so it's your evidence. It's just whenever someone gets in contact with us, and we've kind of run into this problem before, if they suggest somewhere for us to investigate, we have to have the property owner's permission. We don't trespass, we don't break the law, so.
That's right.
Just as long as we can get the property owner, they want to send out suggestions, we'll do our best to go investigate them.
Right.
Post our evidence on the website.
And we have done quite a few private residents here in town and out of town, so we've been pretty busy with that.
We also have a wonderful research team that works their tail ends off on, and when they get information on a place, they do the research on it before we ever set foot on it. So we have an idea of what we're walking into before we ever get there.
Right.
Right.
Right, that's the key. You want as much information as you can before you can put boots on the ground.
That's right. That's right.
Intel. That's what we call it, intel.
You sound like an ex-military dude.
And another thing we mentioned about the group is, we're 100% nonprofit organization. We don't charge a nickel for any services.
We're here to help. A lot of people email us and ask us, well, we'd like for you to come in, but man, we just can't afford it. And, we don't charge a dime.
Right.
We don't use that much electricity because we do it at night. So,
Some of our readers at KICKACTS sent in some questions, and if you don't mind, I'd like to ask those to you right now.
Sure.
Shoot.
And one of them asked, why are the investigations done at night?
That's a question that we've deliberated with ourselves many, many times. It's just, a lot of people believe that the energy manifests at like a witching hour, 3 a.m. or something in the morning. We don't necessarily know whether we believe that or not. If it's something that's there, it's going to be there daylight or dark.
Right.
We like to go at night. It just adds to the mystique, I guess.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of us don't get off work till late. So.
We all work full-time jobs as well, so.
Well, that plus like our cameras, our IR cameras, that's what they're designed for in the dark. That's where you get your best resolution from. So thus, you have to do it at night in the dark if you're going to use those.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that the camera you're using now wouldn't pick a ghost up walking through here at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a possibility. It's just the IR cameras that we use. That's what they were designed for. See in the dark.
Yeah.
Right.
So thus you get a better resolution out of it.
Okay. And another one of our readers asked, is there actually hard evidence proof that ghosts do exist, or is it still theory, or just speculation that?
I'm going to say it's still theory.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's all the evidence that's out there. No matter what piece of evidence you've got, it's going to be scrutinized, it's going to be criticized. There's going to be somebody out there that can shoot it down one way or the other.
Yeah.
Like what we've got that we can't really mention right now, but we've got some pretty good stuff. And it's going to come out, but there'll be somebody to try to shoot it down. But we know as a group, and we have evidence as a group, we have the video, the audio, we know it wasn't none of us. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's really what makes your evidence solid, is when you can gather audio and video to substantiate the same thing. You know, that's kind of hard to shoot down. You know, then you no longer have a personal experience. That's evidence, and it's hard to discredit that whenever you can have both audio and video to validate itself, each other.
It's kind of ironic you talking about that. It's the first truck that drove by all night. And I guess I got one more question for a reader from us, and then I'll open up to y'all and let y'all guys say you want to.
Okay.
And then this is kind of an oddball, off the wall question. They want to know, do y'all think Patrick Swayze crossed over, or is he a ghost now?
I think he still wanted to play with the clay.
Yeah. That's probably the best answer I could get out of that one.